Welcome to the No Excuses Show. I am Eckert and I am your host. This is a powerful motivational message on how to have the no excuses mindset. Are you looking to create better discipline, energy and confidence in your life so you can stop making excuses and take massive action in your life so you can become happier, healthier and more congruent with your mission? If yes, this show is for you. For those of you who are a badass already, and those of you who want to become a badass, and learn how to apply the no excuses mindset in the main areas of your life, like mind, body, business, and also your relationships. In this show, I share real life situations, experiences, ideas on how the no excuses mindset helps me and my freak family to achieve success. By having me as your accountability coach, you will be able to finally discover the power of self-belief and self-discipline so you can stop making excuses and create the life you truly desire by being the best version of you. Will you take the necessary steps to implement what you are learning here so you can get to the next stage of your life? It's totally up to you and you only, and no one else. But I encourage you today to take ownership and strive to live your life to the fullest with the no excuses mindset. Hello friends, hello everybody. This is Coach Eva and this is No Excuses Reality Show, episode number 62. Are you looking to create a better discipline, energy and confidence in your life so you can stop making the excuses and take massive action in your life so you can become happier, healthier, and more congruent with your mission? If yes, this show is for you. For those of you who are a badass and for those of you who want to become a badass and create the no excuses mindset in the main areas of your life, like mind, body, business, relationships. In this show, I share real life experiences, ideas on how to have the no excuses mindset and how the no excuses mindset helped me, myself, and my freak family to achieve success. So let's get going. I see you guys logging in. Thank you so much for your time because today's message, today's topic, we're going to be discussing the motivation, how to keep the motivation going. Hello, Clara. How to keep the motivation going? It's such a common topic. I get so many questions onto like how to keep the motivation. Why are we motivating? Why am I motivated enough to keep going? Why didn't I stop? So here is the truth, guys. We all very alike. We are humans. So the way how we operate is very similar. But the way how we pursue certain things, how we react to certain things, that internal drive might be different. And what do we do? What is the baseline that helps some of us to keep going and some of us just stop, right? Because people say, I lost my motivation. If you lost your motivation, you lost really your life. There's no such a thing of losing the motivation. You might not feel motivated at that moment, but you have always two choices, guys. To give up that moment and not do anything, or to go forward and choose the right answer, which we all know, which is very, very interesting, that this is our intuition. We all know that we should do this, but we don't do it. So high performance, what they do it even if they don't feel like. That's it. That's what it's the difference. So I just want to give you a real life example that just happened recently, and it happened a few days ago to me. Okay, a few days ago, we were getting ready to, I was getting ready to drop Ivanka to the camp, to the basketball camp. I was sitting on the floor, literally sitting on the floor, and I reached forward. I reached forward and something snapped in my back. I even heard it. I flipped on my back. I couldn't move. I couldn't move my left leg. My left side was literally paralyzed. I couldn't move. And if you've had a back pain, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, I had all different things with my back throughout my life because I'm active, but this was something different that I haven't experienced, and it was just something beyond. And I knew it, that this is just not something that it's gonna go away that day. And we usually know this. So what I did,
First of all, I lay down for probably 5 or 10 minutes crying because the pain was so bad. Then I pulled myself together and I'm like, okay, I have two choices. Either I'm going to be laying down and crying and then being a bad example to my kids, because then we show them how we are weak, how we can't even understand the pain. And pain is just there as a feeling. So I had two choices: lay in my bed and complain, or get up, find a doctor and figure this out. So I'm like, okay, solution is the key, because we need to get going. I have things to do. I can't just feel pity for myself. So I have to find a solution. So what I did, I found a doctor. I went to the doctor helped me. But most importantly in this whole scenario was that mindset, because I've realized that if I am going to allow this situation that happened overpower me in a sense that I will not see the light that this is going to get better, I will not get better. I won't be able to exercise. I won't be able to work out, and it's not going to help me in any way. So the mindset, the way how I approached this was like, I have to keep that positivity. I have to keep the positive mindset that the doctor will help me, that I will heal, that through stretches and certain exercises, I will be healed. And you know, the other kind of tension that I had was because we were going into the High Performance Summit, and that was a workout plan that Steve was performing with Ray, and they were responsible for it. And I'm usually with Tyson working out in those events. We do take part in participation, and that was something that I was looking forward to. I was looking forward to also meeting my clients, working out with them. So that was a pressure on me. And I'm like, how am I going to show up? And I start thinking, how am I going to show up when I promise something and I can't even exercise? So I was doing everything in my power to keep on moving, to doing stuff. I didn't exercise the first day because that would be not smart. But because I was doing my best at that moment, I didn't give up. I didn't give up on my mindset. I didn't give up on my routines. I was doing everything what I could to get better. And that's the thing, guys. And I was so close to losing the motivation like everybody else. But again, there were two choices. I was faced in two choices. Either stop or keep going. And what can you do the best in your situations? So here is the thing with motivation. What is really like the motivation comes from the word motive, right? Motive. You have motive. It's a reason for action, right? Why we do something, if we are committed, we are doing it, right? And what happens? Oh, thank you. And what happens? Thank you, Ken. And what happens when we are committed? So that's what it is. It's the commitment that you need to make. You have to make a commitment to something. Like, why are you committed to looking better? Why are you committed to your marriage? Why are you committed to your job? Why are you committed to your success? Why are you committed to your kids to be the best parent, right? Why you have the motivation to show up as your best self comes and tied up to the commitment. That's what it is. It's commitment. So what can you do to develop a better commitment today, right? All these habits that we do. And because I've had these habits in stone, in place, I keep on going. And what I did when we show up to the event, I was very close to doing a workout. I still got up in the morning. I didn't sleep in, guys. I got up. I got my ass before 5 a.m. When you guys were in the workout room. People were getting ready for this big workout. And I still got up and I still do some walkings and some bands and some TRX, because I knew that movement will help me. That commitment, showing up for the habit, even if I am not fully able to do the workout. Just show up. What we say, just show up. Because what happens sometimes when you're not feeling motivated, you don't want to do the workout, but yet you come to the gym. What happens? You show up, you start feeling the energy, you start moving, you see your friends, you see people working out, you changing an environment and energy, and all of a sudden you start feeling great. So what it is, show up to that place. Do the same routines that normally you would do. And knowing your why, like I know my why, I knew it my why, that if I'm not gonna show up, if I'm not gonna do this stuff, the whole routine will be off and I'm not gonna be feeling good about myself. I also was clear. I had clarity, and a lot of people, if you guys are unclear, your levels of motivation is low because you don't know even your why. You don't know why you're doing what you're doing. Why do you want to exercise? Why do you want to lose weight? Why do you want to hire a coach? There have to be reasons why, but the why has to be strong. It cannot be why that it's connected to someone else. It has to be your why. There has to be a powerful why that will develop the habits that are unbreakable and they are non-negotiable. And that's what we talk about. Like I always say, I talk to the clients because some of you might struggle with the same thing. You start something and you give up. You've gotten to such a great results. You lost so much weight. You've been fit. You've been toned. You probably surpassed your mentors. And out of nowhere, something hard comes around and you give up. So those are the things that we can't just keep on repeating. Once you achieve a certain level, why would you go down on that slide? Why would you do this to yourself, first of all? What is the reason that you would do that, right? And connect to that feeling. Like I said, when you go to the gym, why do you exercise? Why are people asking me? I'm staying motivated to exercise because I love it. I love that feeling when I show up and they do that work. But how can you love sweating? How can you love the pain after the workout? Just the journey itself. Exercising. Facing that struggle when you lift heavy weights, when you have to run a hard mile, when you have to run up the hill, and your mind is telling you, I want to give up, you're weak, you're not going to do this, just stop. That's the battle. And more battles you face throughout the day, more of them you accomplish, more of them you overcome, stronger you are. Confidence grows with raising the battles numbers. That's what it is. More battles you accomplish and win, more confidence you have. Like with anything, like think about it. This is so simple, but people make stuff complicated. So what is it that's stopping you today? What is it? Why? Why are you not going to the next level? Why are you not keeping your motivation going, guys? Again, but then again, this comes to another point of being mindful. Understanding and catching yourself on it. Oh my God, I'm really stopping what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm really not the best version of myself right now. What can I do to change this? How can I change that vibrancy, the state that I'm currently in, right? What can you do? Play a music, go and work out. This stage of vibration is changing and you're becoming better. That's what it is. And knowing your consequences. I knew it that if I give up, I might not recover quickly. I won't be able to exercise. The recovery process will be long and it's going to make me more uncomfortable with my own skin. And this is not who I am. Exercises is a part of my day and life and our family life. And that's how you have to approach this. And when more of these battles you win, not only the confidence, but you become the high performer on a daily basis because you realize that these obstacles, these hardship coming, you're kind of waiting for them. You know that things might go smooth or things might go hard, but because you have these routines and habits in place, it's going to become easier because you're not allowing other circumstances controlling you. That you know that you can calm yourself down, that you can do the things as best as you can, even sometimes as the days are not going as planned. So, I hope that this was helpful to you, that you got some content out of it, that you keep on grinding and pushing forward. And just the fact that some plans did not work doesn't mean that everything is not going to work, that the next thing is not going to work. But again, ask yourself a question. What percentage of yourself you were putting into some task? Because People are very easy to blame something else, a program, someone else for things not to work. But it always starts with us. So most likely, think about it. If you gain a weight, who is responsible for you? You're going to blame the food? It's you. It's you, your decision that you going and getting unhealthy food, or you deciding to eat another bowl of cereal. This is you, no one else. Food can be partial because those are the calories that you deliver, but you making the initial decision, and that moment when you think about it and you're raising your hand to grab that burger and eat the bun, that's you. So starting with us as first is the priority. So today, don't blame the outside circumstances. Think about your motivation. Why are you feeling the way how you're feeling? Why you cannot continue exercising and eating good? What is it stopping you? What is it? What kind of thoughts you have in your head? Is it, again, you're going to start catching yourself that you're blaming someone else for it. It's crazy. Like, that's what people do. Oh, this diet doesn't work. Well, first of all, Operate to Dominate doesn't believe in diets, because diets, it's all about clean and healthy eating. Bottom line, and all of us know how to eat and eat clean and healthy, unless you have gut issues, and then you can reach to some awesome doctors like and people in the industry that heal the gut, like Rachel Shearer. She's great. I know that she's been working with a lot of clients, and she can actually help you and do all these tests and other things. But for a regular person, if it comes only to motivation and showing up every day, and you don't have other problems, it starts with you and that daily work that you need to do to go to the next level. Lose that weight, eat healthy, and create a habit out of it. Replace the bad habits with the good habits, and that's it. That's it. So simple. And just keep on going. And then again, understanding your emotional eating patterns, right? Because that's, again, it's habitual. You learn this. This is the same like when, think about it, so many times, why people eat so much in the movie theater, or they eat so much when they're watching TV, because you are not mindful about it. You watching something, and it's just almost uncontrollable, the habit of eating, right? So if you become mindful and say, okay, I'm not going to eat that, that's going to change, and that's how we start being mindful. So find those moments today in your day when maybe you're making a wrong decision of food, or maybe something is stopping you from going to the gym. Maybe it's your day. You've had a long day after working and you feel tired. Because why? Because you were sitting most likely in front of the computer. The energy was low. Our screens drain our energy. That's why I do constant breaks to get my energy back again. I work on different tasks to change the energy. Because if you're sitting all day long, you don't have a break, you don't do anything, you're gonna start feeling it. And at the end of the day, you drain it. So by movement, by doing something, you're gonna change that state. And that's what it is. Like putting up on a good music, getting that pre-workout going on your way to the gym, and you already changed, and you should feel better, guys. So again, having struggles, not knowing what questions to ask, what to do, and how to do it, that's work of a coach. You should hire a coach. You should hire hire one-on-one. That's what we do. You work with people, send me a message, let's discuss something, let's do discovery call, or do a group coaching program when you join other individuals once a month to discuss and ask questions, the Q&A that we say. And that's when you can ask your own question, and you can be still accountable to the group and the coach. That's another thing. So there are options, but don't stay alone in this, because it's not helping you in any way, okay? So again, they're always a solution to every situation, every problem. When you go with that attitude, with that mindset, it's going to be much easier for you. And I know that you going to get that motivation going, because motivation, your life is your motivation. That's what it is. Treat this as a part of of life, is just life itself. That should be a motive for you, why you do things that you do, right? All right, guys, with this said, again, here for you guys on Instagram, click the link in my bio. There are direct links to the one-on-one coaching or group coaching, when, of course, in all our programs, you have a strong aspect of workouts. We give you 365 days of high-intensity workouts. And for those of you who've been on the High Performance Summit and you love the workouts, that's what on our application. That's how we've been running our successful bootcamp and vaccine businesses in Saffron and Nanuet, New York. And this is what we have been doing for many years. That's why we became so successful in creating the best version in your mind and body of you. So options are always there. You just need to make a decision, make that choice, go for action like I did. I decided I'm not gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna go with plan A, I'm gonna go with plan B. All right, talk to you soon, guys. No excuses.